Hi, Diana.
Hey,
Hey, how are
why
you?
can't you see my video?
Oh,
Right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Have you clicked
hmm.
off? Let's see. Have
Why
you clicked
can't?
any of the
Oh
buttons
yeah,
at the
start
bottom?
video. Oh man.
There you go.
Hey, I'm
Hello.
here.
I'm all right. Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad.
Thank you
Hmm.
very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And this last week has been interesting, just meeting lots of different people from lots of different backgrounds and just hearing their stories. So it's been really nice. So, so we'll start off. So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and your background?
Okay, so I've been living in London and I've been working in finance for the last 4 years, and I work in higher education sector. So we specialize in accounts receivable and credit control.
Oh wow.
So my job is to bring the money in. So in AAT point of, we're the asset of the company who bring the money in. And yeah, I really enjoy that part, but I guess I would like to come in accounting. That's where I see myself.
And have you always worked in a finance role, or have you done something before?
No, actually not. I'm actually a graphic designer.
Oh
My
wow.
my master's degree in is graphic designer, and I wanted to be a teacher, a lecturer, and that's why I did my master's. And then I don't know, got into accommodation, into student halls. At that time, I used to even live in the halls of residence. And I started working freelancing as a graphic designer, then a full-time accommodation role. And then I really had a career. Then I had a change at that time. And then I just got a very temporary contract through an agent at one of the university, and they really taught me everything. Seriously,
Oh, that's
it was
nice.
so good. I don't know. I just got lucky to have such a wonderful opportunity where your boss will make you sit, and he just like literally taught me everything. I
Oh,
was like, wow, yeah, I really enjoyed that. And then I got a full time role. I switched to a full time role because I was, working temporarily, and it's been 3 years. And yeah, so it's good. Yeah,
that's
it's really
fantastic.
good. Yeah,
So
I
then,
really enjoyed that.
what made you choose then the AAT then over other
Uh,
qualifications?
Yeah, so while working in finance, and since I am would like to switch to accounting, I realized that yes, I should be having. It's just like in graphic design, I have a master's degree in graphic design. There's like a specialized. So I thought I should be having. So I was just wondering whether to do in another master's degree in finance or whether I should go for ACCA. That's what I was thinking to start with ACCA, um, but then one of the tutor, I guess he got his YouTube thing as well, AAT for life. He gave me such a wonderful advice is that AAT will teach you how to swim,
Yeah,
whereas ACCA will just ask you to swim. And that literally made me that's such a logical example he gave me that I was like, okay, all right. Because at that time I was just thinking, no, AET is like, I'm not gonna do. Let me just start with ACCA. But the thing that he told me, that really makes sense. And
yeah,
yeah, so that's why I'm doing my AET. And
that's that's interesting. So even though, like you say, you've got a master's in it's graphic design, isn't
graphic
it?
design.
That he advised you to go onto the AAT. It is, like I say, it does give you the building blocks, the foundation almost. With
Yeah,
AAT, I
yeah.
find.
No, AAT is the work where I'm working at the moment. Since there were a lot of roles coming up, but they were also looking for someone who is actively looking towards AAT. So
Oh
that
wow,
also encouraged me to do AAT as well. A lot of
that's
firms that
excellent.
do look for someone, someone AAT or ACA, something like that.
Yes, certainly. So then what did you I know you touched on that slightly, but what did you really enjoy about studying, or what are you enjoying at the moment?
Oh, I would say it's been a exhilarating, intense experience. I really enjoyed bookkeeping, learning about debit, credits, and I could see a lot of people struggle. What is debit? What is credit? And sales ledger and everything. I really enjoyed that part. Understanding more about assets, what financial statement actually look like, how to do bank reconciliations, bank and elements of costing literally made me like, okay, I'm giving up. I can't do it. I was on that
Oh
word.
no.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. That's it. You know what? This is not for me.
The
And yeah, so I really yeah.
It's funny though, because they give you such a broad range of topics that when you are finally AAT qualified, you can pick and choose your career path from there, and what things you found enjoyable. You can then say, well, I
Really?
really like this. Can we do more of this? As opposed to,
Oh,
I'm not so sure about costing. I don't want to do that too much. Can we steer my career this way? So yeah, it's quite interesting.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Almond crossing has really wind me up. On that day, I remember I was like, okay, you know what? I can't do it. I can't do AAT. Let me go back, tell my boss that this is it. I just cannot do this. But no, I did it. And I couldn't even believe it. I got 94%. I
Oh
was like,
wow,
oh,
well
okay.
done.
I was like, oh, okay.
That's
So yeah, no,
brilliant.
I enjoyed that.
Okay, then. So then, since you started AAT, or at this point now, is there anything that you would have done differently in your career so far
In my career so far, yes,
for AAT?
for AAT. Yeah, I just didn't understand that question. Actually, is it about AAT or is it about my
It
career?
it could be either, either.
About my career, yeah, I wish I could have decided to go in finance long time back. I wish that because I feel that I've been made for finance because the way how I am, how calculative I am. To be
Yes.
very honest, I am very calculative. Someone told me that you're very calculative, and the way I am, the way I think is very. So I wish I could be in finance. Um, and with the AAT, yes, I wish I could have done that qualification. Yeah, if I would have chosen finance long time back, then maybe I would have done a maybe a finance degree. Could be done a finance degree, and that maybe I can start ACCA. Could be done that. Yeah. If, but no, it's never too late. I can still do
It's
it. Yeah.
that's the main thing. Like on the channel, I get lots of questions from people who've been, in a different industry for 20 odd years, 30, 40, 50 years in some cases. And they're always saying,
Mm,
oh, it's too late. It's too late. I can't do this now. And I'm
mm.
like, yes, you can.
You
Absolutely.
can, yeah,
Anytime.
yeah,
You can change
yeah,
over. It's not difficult. There's enough resources out there to help you, enough groups.
yeah.
You can do it.
I'm a person who used to get like C grades in my math. And I used to only pray to God that, oh, tomorrow is the result, it's my math result, and I'm not too sure. I think I'm gonna pass. And I just get that passing mark. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done. And today I am actually studying and working in finance. So yeah, it's never too late to
No,
start if you want to switch to
absolutely.
anywhere. I might have been a graphic designer and now I'm in finance. It's a way too different thing.
That's excellent. Okay, then. So then, these last two questions here, you can answer either, or let's say just one, or you can answer both. It's up to you. But the
Hmm.
first question is, what would you tell yourself if you go back 5 years? And the other question is, what would you tell somebody who's looking to study AAT? What tips and guidance would you have?
Well, who's looking to study AET, and I do see a lot of people posting that how should I do it at something. I feel, and since they have also delayed the new syllabus, if you are doing AAT, I would say just do the first three module, which is bookkeeping, transaction control, and ELCO, and start your level 3. I personally don't see any reason doing synoptics. I don't see any kind of, I feel like, no, there is no reason to do synoptics, neither accounting software, because whichever company you will join, they will teach you, they have their own software. Nobody's expecting you that you would be knowing, as long as your IT skills are good. So testing and making someone learn Sage particularly it is definitely no. So I would just say whoever is doing AAT, just those 2, 3, the just main 3 modules, and hop over to level 3. That's all you can do. Take your time.
Take your time.
Yeah.
There are, I'd say, these days now, there's that many different software packages you can use. So there's QuickBooks, Xero, got Free Agent, I think is one of them, Sage, different versions of Sage. So it depends really what your company's using as to whether or not you'd benefit.
Yeah. My company was quite surprised to know that I'm actually going to be learning Sage, whereas they think that nobody used Sage. And wherever I go, even now, I've never saw any company using Sage. All of them are working Unit 4, Oracle.
Oracle, yes.
So yeah, Oracle. So they never heard using Sage or even Xero. QuickBook never. I personally never heard of QuickBook even. So yeah, so I think it all depends on a company to company, whichever they, and they're not expecting you to know everything. Companies do teach you something. Yeah.
I think that's one of the key points that I think students sometimes miss, in that when you're doing an exam, they're not expecting you to get 100%. What they're expecting you is to be competent enough so that
Yeah. I
put
do
things into
see a
practice.
lot of students talking about, oh, I've got 85%. I'm not happy with that. I'm going for an interview. Yeah, I'm going to interview, and I'm in my current job. My boss and even the companies where I've been, they never ask me what my result is. They just ask you what qualification you're doing. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, they doesn't even ask whether you pass or not. It's only that my company knows that, yeah, I am passing. And they even tell me that, Sarah, don't worry, you fail, you can do it again. That's
Exactly.
fine. So no pressure, but we tend to take. So don't worry even about the result. As long as you pass, that's it. Just don't worry.
Exactly. I don't think in my entire career, when I've been interviewing individuals for other job roles, I don't think I've ever asked that question either. It's more, what qualifications do you have? And, is that AAT? Is it ACCA, etc.? How did you find it? What's your prior experience? But we never talk about marks, pass marks.
Yeah.
Definitely
Nobody.
not.
Yeah. Are you working somewhere?
Yes, I work full time.
Oh, okay.
I always have done. So
Accounting? So are you like
accounting.
accounting? You're in accounting?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
accounting.
then, yeah. So I'm sure you do know. Yeah, nobody really asks about exam results or anything, as long as you're doing it, at your own pace. That's all.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's like I think that's like an additional pressure which students take. I think it's more about learning, how good you're learning, you're doing the exam. That's all right, fine.
That's
And
it.
that's it. That's how I'll be doing my level 3. I'll be like, that's it.
So then,
taking it easy.
when do you start level 3?
Oh, I am currently studying advanced bookkeeping now. So I was
Wow.
thinking to start my level 3 on new syllabus. But what I'm doing now is that, since you can transfer total 5 modules over to the new level, so that I would be doing that. So I'm doing 5 modules,
Right.
which I will transfer it over to the new syllabus. Yes, they will be capped at 70%. That's fine. And I would just need to do business awareness. And then I will finish my level 3 on new syllabus. If I did my 5 modules earlier, before September, I'm even thinking to start level 4, not 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would really like to switch over to new syllabus, because I have a feeling that the companies might ask you, are you doing the old syllabus or the new syllabus? They might discriminate you. I have that feeling. So that's why I would like to switch over to the new syllabus.
Yeah.
So you never know. Yeah.
And do you have any plans after the AAT? Are you going to, like, say, look at
ACCA, definitely.
ACCA.
Yeah.
That's
I want to be
excellent.
like you. I want to be the Karen.
Well, actually, I'm AAT and ACA, so Association of Chartered Accountants and yeah, Association of
Was it
Tax
tough?
Technicians. It was.
Mm.
I've said this before in one of my videos that it was probably the hardest 3 years of my entire life, even to this day. It was
Ooh.
it was difficult because I didn't come from a finance background before I did AAT. I didn't have any relatives or friends who were accountants to ask questions. So I just sort of bit the bullet and yeah, every weekend, every single hour of every day that I had spare, I was knuckling down for these exams. So yeah, well worth it, but definitely difficult for me, definitely. But I enjoyed it, so yeah,
Yeah.
done and
So it's
dusted.
worth it, I guess.
Definitely.
That's it. That's
Okay
good.
then.
That's
Do
good.
you,
All right.
um,
Yeah.
so do you have any other last minute tips that you want to give to any current students out there?
Oh, I thought I did say, oh, okay. Don't worry about the results. Just concentrate on learning. Just let the learning part, enjoy that learning part. Don't worry about whether I'm going to get 94, 96, 100. Nobody's going to ask you this. Yeah, just do the first 3 modules of level 2. That's all. I think you really need that. And then switch over to level 3.
And just enjoy
I
it.
guess, yeah. And then, yeah, just enjoy this. Yeah, just enjoy this
That's
learning
perfect.
experience. That's really good. Yeah.
Okay, well, I won't take up any more of your time. Yeah, you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
All right, take
And
care,
good
Diana.
night.
Bye.
Bye.